This is Cowdersween, this is Cowdersween, 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 this is Cowdersween. Do you know the tune of This Is Halloween from that movie? I think it's called like The Nightmare Before Christmas. What a film, what an introduction. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Beige mums are taking over Halloween. You want to see something real scary on Halloween? Scarier than witches and ghouls and werewolves? People making Halloween unfun. Why? It's the one time of year you can go all out there and be a spooky monster. And instead you're taking these bright colored objects and making them tonally quiet. Gosh darn it. Boy, am I excited to share this topic with you. Beige mums of Halloween. This truly is a Halloween horror story. Dun 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 dun. Anyways, if you're new here, hello, my name is Cal, and on this channel, we talk about things on the internet and then we all discuss it as a community down in the comment sections below. Yoo-hoo! So if that sounds like fun for you, please feel free to subscribe. We're trying to beat this here-old ratio. Community! And if you're not new here, hello again, friend. At the end of the video to decompress, we'll be talking about these two wild cards. And also, because it is a Halloween special, Skog has made an effort and put on a Halloween jumper. This is it from the front. Skeleton. Whoa, Skog so spooky. Everybody tell Skog he looks spooky. And then get ready for the back. Skeleton with wings. Skog, nobody doing it like you. Hit them with the blue steel. Amazing. Your hat fell off. I'm sorry, buddy. Ooh, I know. Full disclosure, I was actually meant to wear the jumper, but I just run horrifically warm. I'm always perpetually warm. So warm. And with all these lights around me, I would have just been very uncomfortable. But in my defiant rage to beat beige mums, I'm wearing a lovely shade of turquoise. A lovely shade indeed. Beige mums, the phenomenon, not to be confused with the feminine nomenon by Chapel Rowan, is a trend that went around on TikTok like a few months ago. Pretty much everybody with a camera and a mullet covered the topic, myself included. And it was basically mothers repainting their children's toys beige colours. Very plain tones instead of the classic colours we associate with children's toys that are very bright, like red or blue or green or yellow. Primary colour, I don't know if they're primary colours, but primary colours, loud and proud. Why? Because it didn't suit their mummy's aesthetic. And what mummy says goes. Who cares about child's development? Not me, the family TikToker. Yoo-hoo. And now they're not just taking their fight to home aesthetic life, they're taking it to seasonal calendar events that we all look forward to. If beige mums would have it their way, there'd be no houses outside with bright colours and fun bright characters and costumes. It would all be beige and cardboard, and all the sweets would be those health-conscious bars that are actually paradoxically worse for you than candy. Pumpkins that were once orange, now beige. I'm not kidding you, by the way. Look, somebody took these Halloween Mickey pumpkins and did this to them. These once powerful, beautiful orange, and I'm not biased just because I'm ginger, but these beautiful orange specimens now beige, beige, beige. If this was a scene in like a Disney horror film, I would be like, Mickey, no, Mickey, Mickey, no, no, Mickey. And Mickey would be like, gosh, Goofy, what's happening to me? And Goofy would be like, gosh, Mickey, I don't know. Do you see what I mean? This is terrifying. This is the plot of some sort of AI scripted Disney film about Halloween, and it's making me nervous. Skog can't even contain himself. I don't know if Halloween should be made an aesthetic team. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I love going past all the houses and seeing it all brightly coloured with all the different, like, horror themes going on. Like, it's fun. It makes my brain go, wow, that's cool. I like that. You want to take that away? You want to kill Mickey? Unspeakable. For real though, Disney, hit me up if you want me to write the script to a horror film about beige mums taking away Halloween. I really think I could do something there. And I will happily voice Mickey and Goofy. My friends always mute me in Fortnite squad calls because I always play as Goofy. I cosplay Goofy when I play, and like, I'm down, team. And they're like, Cal, that's horrific. Wait until they see my Bane impression. Beige moms, you terrify me. But no, I really did go down this rabbit hole of looking at beige mums and their take on Halloween, and it really is very surprising, and I had a theory on it. There are many videos like this, looking at the beige mum aesthetic, how they're getting ready for Halloween, whilst being in keeping with their home's tones of beige, beige, and beige. And it all looks the same, like it's all like one Pinterest mood board. I don't know if they have a big team meeting via Skype or something, but it's all very cohesive and it's a very integrated marketing campaign, so I've got to give them points for that. But there was like this dream, and it was like a very popular desire, I think, for people in the UK. It was to like own a house, a new build house, and it to have like this sort of aesthetic, this very just neutral, clean aesthetic. And originally it was like darker colors, it was like black marble kitchen or something, and now it seems to be moving to beige and just very simple tones. And with that you have like, you know, the big white 4x4 car. So I'm kind of wondering if it's just like all that era of people, perhaps millennials, but I don't want it to seem like I'm just hating on millennials, because I'm not, but the kind of like that era of people who were conditioned to believe that's what they should get in life. The new build property with the plain aesthetic everywhere, because it's like clean, it's simple, you're in control of it, there's no loud big stimulus, it's just nice and simple. Is that like the appeal of this because it is like just so neutral? That was my theory that I'm working with. I just realized I should have put on my beige beanie for that part, so everybody on the beige aesthetic side knew I was on their team for that point. But I can kind of understand why it does happen if you're like conditioned for this dream of owning the new build. I understand you're just trying to fit in and do your thing, but now I'm taking it off because I still don't think this is fun and cool. And is it really that deep? No, of course not. But I do think it's silly that people are taking pre-made Halloween things, painting them beige, and then having them out and about. And the thing is, they're probably gonna bin these things. So it's like a waste of the product when they're no longer interested in the beige aesthetic. They're gonna be like, well, that was a bit dumb. I don't know why I was so obsessed with having everything one color in my whole house. Diversity? No, no, no. Oh boy, zooey mama. So this probably actually does also go into like overconsumption. And it does, I know it does. I looked on TikTok shop, I just typed in beige Halloween, and boy, I was greeted with so many of these beige monstrosities. Where's the fun? Where's the passion? Give me something to work with. Maybe some turquoise pumpkins. That'd be fun. What would a turquoise pumpkin taste like? I'm getting fresh notes, fruity notes. It hydrates you. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah. So this is like generally just becoming a commercialized thing. This trend of wanting this aesthetic of neutral tones is now coming over into Halloween. And I even see people on TikTok doing like those annoying, like, buy it in the TikTok shop things. So this may be a sign of the future. This really is a horror story in Halloween, and it makes sense. Move over, Michael. The beige mums are in town, and they're a real scary bunch. I won't forgive you what you did to Mickey. Gosh darn it. I'm not a Disney adult. I feel I should say that now. I'm not. Not that I have a problem with them. I did a whole video on defending them. I don't think it's that deep. But I'm not like a super passionate person about Disney. Sorry. And during my research into the beige mum world, I actually had to go back and look at one of the big beige mum content creators to see what her take on beige mum, say beige mum or cow, beige mum Halloween was. And well, it wasn't surprising. POV, you're a sad beige mum and it's time to decorate your toddler's Crocs for fall Halloween. The dedication to this bit of even making their Crocs beige it's a testimony. This is impressive rage bait. I feel rage. I actually do feel rage. Rage, freaking rage. It just feels so clinical. Oh no. Look, I've eaten my words. How do they taste? I'm dehydrated. There's some color there. Look, don't you dare paint those gosh darn Mickey Mouse looking pumpkins, please. But this feels so like removed from reality. And I feel like for this content creator, though I think they genuinely do enjoy a beige house and aesthetic, that is clear to see. I think they definitely obviously ramp it up for content, right? For clicks and engagement. They're playing the game. Because if you look at that other content around Halloween, they actually did this, which seems really quite wholesome and fun and would be a memorable experience. So I think a lot of the content creators on TikTok obviously are just playing into the bit and just having fun with it. But also it is good to see that they are giving their children some range of the color spectrum and a relatively normal child experience. Yippee! Anyways, back to people painting pumpkins beige. Why? You're gonna bin these when you get bored of this aesthetic. And also, I should note, just because I then started searching up people just painting pumpkins, if you are gonna paint your pumpkins, maybe don't leave them outside, because, and I'm not saying any of these content creators definitely are, but like, it is no longer safe for like deers or rabbits to eat them if they're covered in paint, right? It's gonna make them ill or worse. That was just like a little health and safety that ran through my head. Unless, I don't know, you've got some animal consumption safe paints, but I doubt many people would have done that. Is that a thing? Please tell me. Educate me. I want to learn. Yoo-hoo. Seeing Halloween, though, that was this really fun, bright tradition being turned into a beige aesthetic practice where minimalism is celebrated. Personally, I think it's a bit sad though, because beige pumpkins and like muted bats and understated skeletons is such a stark, bleak contrast when compared to the traditional bright, fun pumpkins and Halloweeny decor. But I suppose that comes down to aesthetical choices, and that is completely subjective, I suppose. It did feel though that like some of these content creators were making Halloween about them rather than your children. You kind of don't find these things typically as exciting, like Christmas or Halloween as you get older. I know you still do because you appreciate it for different reasons. It's like coming together with family and friends and sharing a time with them, which is very special. But as a kid, when you still really like believe in all of the things surrounding Christmas and Halloween, I feel in some ways it kind of just does take the spirit of Halloween and just... And do I need to remind you, gosh, Mickey, what? Wait, that's Goofy. Gosh, Mickey, what's happening to me? Goofy, run, run! That was a bit of a Goofy and Mickey and Goofy. Unscripted, I should add. Bit of a scene there. Again, Disney, if you want to hit me up for that film, let me know. I'm down. I've got a lot of free time at the moment. But if me and Skog were to be seriously serious for a second, the rise of like social media definitely has a huge influence on this. Social media forces one to make everything like social media ready and making it look a certain aesthetic, a clean aesthetic that looks good on your timeline, on your feed, so it gets clicks and engagement. And that in turn puts an aesthetic pressure on parenting, which is wild. Something that should be solely focusing on making sure your child has a very nurtured and loved upbringing so they become a good human for society is now being, but how can I make it look cool for social media, which is weird. And I kind of feel like the beige Halloween aesthetic is a result of that desire and need for everything to look Instagram ready, to almost make it look like it's got that unlived in effect, rather than catering for like the family enjoyment. Think of the children. However, with this, some people will just straight up disagree and they'll be like, no, this is just great. This is a new take on Halloween. It's better, it's cleaner, it's calmer, it's less overstimulating, which I think, fine, that's valid. If you typically do not like bright colors and all the fun that goes with Halloween and the associations of it, fine. If you want the muted, toned down version and it's still your way of enjoying Halloween, I think that's totally valid. And there we have it, team. The Halloween special from Skog and I. How did you find this scary story of beige taking over Halloween? Dun 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 dun. Wee woo, zooey mama. Gosh and despair. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it leads to a bleak Mad Maxy future where fun and joyful expression is silenced by the beige mum tyrants coming down onto Earth like the Necrons from Warhammer? And I'm a space wolf, and Skog, well, you don't have to be a wolf, you can be a battle bear. And we have to fight them off? Or do you think it's just people expressing their chosen aesthetic and finding their own ways of enjoying Halloween in a way that they find calming and relaxing to them? Is this all simply embracing the diversity of celebration and how it looks differently to all? Or is this aesthetics-driven nonsense? Tell me in the comments, let's start chatting. In the comments, yes. It is time. Team, if you remember last video, I said I was going to show my Team Rockets edition Slowking because I showed my other Slowking in my other video. So there, look, there's Dark Slowking. Whoa, nobody's doing it like Dark Slowking. Cal, you say that about everything in show and tell. Yes, I know, I can't help it. I love everything I show you lot. But this is such a cool card, and I kid you not, I've had this since I was a young buck. I would have been under 10 years old, so this card will be going off to university or college soon, depending where you're from in the world. And also, someone in the comment section said their favorite card was Mew. So I went and found my favorite Mew card. So what I was thinking I could do potentially is every time people tell me their favorite Digimon and Pokemon cards, I will go look for them in my collection because I have a lot of cards. Because I've been on this planet for quite some time, and I've chosen to spend my money on cards instead of things like saving for a house. Two wonderful cards. This card's just genuinely so sick. But so is this card. I don't have favourites. I love everything equally. Thank you for tuning into this year's Cow Does Ween to the tune of This Is Halloween with your boy Cow and Skog in Halloween festive costumes. You look great, buddy. I'm really proud of you. You're really doing good. I've been your boy Cow. We'll see you in the next video and in the comment section. Yippee, zooey mama, yoo-hoo, wee-woo to the wee-woo. Okay, bye.